The manifestation of abundance, very popular subject on TikTok right now. And this is what we're being taught. You put out your manifestation or your positive thoughts, and then if you supposedly do that enough, it creates the reality of what you manifested. So this goes from you over to the universe, and then the universe in return gives you what you wanted. But it doesn't really work that way. It never did. So please don't listen to people when they say it like that. What happens is very simply this. It goes from you, which is what you project out that you want or what you want to manifest. It absolutely does go to the universe. The universe then hears that. But what they're hearing is, I want to change. I want something different. I need to grow for that. So what they'll do is they'll put out opportunities for you. They'll put things out in the universe that you to take advantage of to bring that manifestation to a reality. But they're not just going to say, oh, I want a 40-foot yacht. Oh, here you go. Here's a 40-foot yacht. That's not what's going to happen. They'll put out situations or opportunities for you to benefit from that. Maybe a job offer, maybe something you can invest in that you might want to do. But what usually gets in the way of those things? Fear. The fear of failure, the fear of doing something wrong, the fear of not getting what you want, right? So if you want to manifest something in your life to become a reality, then you have to be willing to grow. You have to be willing to be different. Because we're not asking for something we can normally get. We're asking for something that might be out of our price range or out of our comfort zone or something that's out of our opportunity to get. So in order for the universe to make that a reality for us, they give us options to grow. And most people don't want to grow. Most people just don't want to make shifts and changes. They just want what they want. And if you're sitting there at night going like, I'm manifesting this and I'm going to make it happen and this is what I want and now I'm going to bed. Well, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And unless you put that manifestation into action, all it will ever be is a thought. It won't go any further than that. You have to put your manifestation into action. You have to let the universe know that I'm willing to make shifts and changes. I'm willing to grow. And if you're willing to grow, then guess what? The opportunities will show up. But then it's up to you to take that opportunity. Because what a lot of people do is, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be bothered with that. And it's like, okay, well, then your chance for that manifestation to become a reality has just been X'd out. So when you put that manifestation out there, trust that you're going to get opportunities to make it a reality. But you're not going to get exactly what you want in the moment. I have a perfect example for you. I've always wanted a barn in my backyard. Ever since I can remember, I've wanted a barn. I wanted to build like a workshop in there, put tools in there, and have a place to go that's my own to work, on my stuff. Build furniture on the weekend or something like that. And I've always been saying that I want this barn. And every time I had an opportunity to build it, I came up with some excuse not to do it. Either I didn't have the money, and if I had the money, then I didn't have the time. If I had the time, I was too busy or working too hard. So therefore, I couldn't do it. And I finally said to myself, listen, dude, you manifested this. You're the one that wanted it. So either get your shit together and build the barn or shut the hell up already. So I did. I finally said, enough is enough. And I decided one day, I walked outside, I literally stuck my shovel in the ground and I started building the barn. But I realized in that moment too, that I had to put all my energy behind that. Because if I didn't, it would have fell apart. My manifestation, even though I started it or I started the project, it would have just fell apart. So every day I had to put energy behind it saying, I want this barn, I want this barn, I want this barn. I recruited everybody I needed to. I wanted to build it on my own, but that didn't happen. So I had my daughter out there, I had my son out there, my dad even came out to help a few times. I just did whatever I had to do to get this barn done. When you manifest, it's a lot more involved than just sitting in a room and saying, I want these things. You have to put it into action. I put a little video together showing the process of how I started the barn and where I ended up. And I'm hoping to give you a little bit of a motivation. That's all, just a motivation to remember to project your thoughts and to be positive about it, but also back it up with action, back it up with the energy that it's needed to make that a reality. So I'm gonna start this video off with, let's build a barn in the backyard, but let's do it by ourselves and not ask for help from anybody, because that's smart. Day one. I need a couple Tylenol. Today was a good day. We got all the forms in today, as you can see. Tomorrow I'll level them and put the spreaders in. and then we'll be ready for concrete.
Do you guys pick matching shirts or?
Yes, three amigos.
How am I the most dirty?
Well,
Woo! Wow! Strong man! Whoops!
That's the last block.
all ready to pour.
Oh, my knight in shining armor saved the day this morning. Help his dad pour concrete. Just lay that hose wherever you want, son. No. Good morning. So we're laying out the hose for the pump truck.
Let it roll, let it roll. Oh my God, this is such hard work.
We got most of it poured. I'm showing Mom this.
What? No, these are my own.
I'm showing Mom. You got cement. You working.
I didn't work.
You're working.
I was just watching and I got full of
You
shit.
were watching. You working. I saw
No,
you.
I wasn't trying to work.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
There's the four corners. 2, 3,